ruffled some feathers, okay? I had everybody named Mother coming for me. I hear people saying, oh, you had a guy that you treated so good and he treated you like shit. He took advantage of you. So you shouldn't say that women should have gender roles. And I had somebody say, well, who the hell is you to tell us black women that we have gender roles? So we're going to take it right there. I see that women have a problem when it comes to listening. You guys are listening to respond and not listening to understand, okay? So let me break it down so it can forever consistently be broken. So you have a team. On this basketball team, everybody has their own little role that they have to play on this basketball team. Any team for that matter has a role. So when you're in a marriage, you guys have a role because you guys are teammates, okay? So let's say that I'm in a marriage and I decide that, or we decide that I'm going to now be the breadwinner. I'm going to go out, I'm going to make the money, I'm going to buy the house, I'm going to buy a car, I'm going to mow the grass, wherever, I'm going to make all the decisions. And my husband, he just gonna be like the stay-at-home dad. He gonna cook, he gonna clean, he gonna wash the dishes, he gonna to do the laundry, he gonna run the errands, and I go out there and I make all the money. So we just switched roles. If I do that, you guys will tell me, what the hell is you doing? A man's supposed to take care of a woman, not a woman take care of a man. So all of a sudden, there are roles. Men have roles, but women don't. So you think that you're supposed to just sit there, relax, and just have fun and reap all the benefits and not do anything, and this man's supposed to do it all for you? Or he's supposed to go out there and be the breadwinner while you sit home and just say, la, 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 and twiddle your fingers? Like, come on now, let's really figure this thing out. There's a role that everybody needs to play in every situation. And in a situation where there's a man and a woman and they're married, they both have to have a role to play. I'm trying to explain to you guys that when you playing this role, you don't disrespect, you don't belittle, you don't put down your husband. Nothing that I said was wrong. You obey, you respect the head. So maybe you guys need to write this down so you know. The word husband means house bond, the one who bonds the house together. And so I'll break this down so it can forever consistently be broken. I'll put them on the side so you can see those words. And you can. So we're gonna go ahead and make it so that y'all get some education from this, because I don't want to just be yapping and y'all arguing, y'all coming back at me, y'all fussing at me, y'all unfollowing me because y'all emotions is getting all the best of you. You have to detach yourself from your emotions, because that means you don't have emotional intelligence. Okay, y'all lack emotional intelligence, so that's why y'all go off the hinge and start arguing with me, cussing me out in the comments and stuff. It might not even relate to you, have anything to do with you. That's why I always say, if the shoe fits, then wear it. If it don't, then keep it moving. But y'all just go off the hinge, going all half-cocked, like y'all ain't got no damn sense, cussing me out, and the men too. I be on y'all side. Y'all be cussing me out too. I just don't understand it to save my daggone life. But at the end of the day, y'all got to understand that y'all are emotional terrorists. Like, I'm not about to sit here and go back and forth with terrorists. No, I don't negotiate with terrorists at all. So y'all, for the ones who want to learn, get your pen and paper so I can break this shit down to you. Okay, so when we get to the word bond, because we got the house bond. Bond is glue. The house bond is supposed to be responsible for keeping the family together, gluing the family together. That's what a husband is. Father comes from the Hebrew word Abba. Abba means source and sustain. The husband, which is the father, is supposed to be the source and sustainability of the family. So now you got the woman. The woman is called a female. Okay? The woman from the male. If the woman comes from the male, then why shouldn't the woman listen to the man? Why shouldn't it? It's like you basically saying, okay, you have children. The children come from you, but they shouldn't listen to you. Like, sometimes y'all just need to just sit and chill and just break things down. And when you break things down, then things will start making sense. And the reason why she is called a female is because she has a womb to carry the fetus. So that's what makes her different from the male. Y'all see, I'm trying to do my head, fix my head, because I know y'all gonna come for me in the comments and be like, bitch, you ain't got your head on, you trying to tell us something. So I try to do a little something. And the man must feed, clothe, house, protect, and sustain his baby, which is his wife, which is the female with the fetus that brings in birth into the family. So everybody plays their role, okay? And so the house is basically like a corporation. And the father, which is the house mom, is like a president. And the wife is like a vice president. So the husband doesn't control anything, but he resides over the house. And the wife, the vice president, you can't do anything without getting anything from her and asking her, is it cool for me to do this? Everybody plays a role. The children are like board members, so to speak. And the neighbors is like clients, you should say, or customers. So everybody plays their role. So if a man is going to bond the home, he has to incorporate everything together. So a man's job at home is his greatest leadership. And let me fix this so we can look real good in the hood. So with that being said, you now understand the role in a relationship. So there are, for the person who said, oh, we keep talking about a woman got a role. Yes, everyone has a role. You will expect and want your husband to have a role, but you don't want to have one. So now we're going to go into, because this became a whole discussion. So we're going to go into what was said yesterday on the live. Discussion was that I don't know what I'm talking about. What census you was looking at, because black women are the most desirable women. And I was trying to break it down to fat ass Kofi, but he didn't understand what I was saying because he wasn't trying to listen, because he was trying to pander to his audience. But basically what I was saying was, when it comes to sex, black women are the most desirable. When it comes to marriage, black women are the least desirable. Nobody wants to marry us because we talk too much, because we loud, we obnoxious, we argumentative, we combative, we don't want to listen, we don't want to pay attention, we don't want to hear nobody out. We want to go up and get in men's face like we're men too, until they knock us the fuck out, and then we call the police trying to figure out when the hell the police coming to help us and save the day. The best thing a police could do when a girl get up in the nigga face is leave that shit alone. That's the best thing you can do, and then you'll learn not to do it again. But that's neither here nor there. So let's get into it, because he wanted to know where I was finding my information at. So I was on the U.S. Census Bureau of Economic Analysis, and National Center of Education Statistics. So that's where I find my information. And a couple other sources too. So here we have, what is the most desirable group of women? Among heterosexual men, East Asian and Southeast Asian women are constantly ranked as the most desired women for dating. Recent research has found that Asian women are considered more desirable than white women because Asian women's physical features are perceived as more feminine and therefore are more attractive. Black women because we on now what is the least preferred race to date. And this is just dating. This ain't marriage. We haven't even got to the marriage part. Black women and Asian men are among the least desired demographics in a heterosexual online dating, with their opposite gender counterparts being more likely to date interracially. So people are more likely to come over from different races because the black men don't want the black woman, so they have to go to another race. And the Asian men definitely don't want the black woman, so they have to go to another race. So what they saying is black women and Asian men are the least desirable to date. So the black man is dating outside his race, and the Asian women are dating outside their race because they don't want their men, and our black men don't want us. Okay, so let's move right along. Okay. When we talk about a high-value woman, it's categorized by qualities like self-respect, empathy, and personal growth. A lot of women don't have self-respect. They don't have empathy. They don't have growth. They still act like the children, and they want a man that's making 8 figures. 9 times out of 10, this same woman has 3 or 4 different baby fathers, but she feel like she should date up instead of down when she's only getting older and coochie wearing out. But she say, oh, I should be able to leave my husband who I had 3 kids by. Now that I got 3 kids and 2 baby fathers, or 3 kids and 3 baby fathers, now I'm gonna date up and I'm gonna go get me a millionaire, and he's gonna take care of my kids, and he's going to be a stepfather to my children. I ain't trying to ruffle no feathers because I'm in the same situation too, but I'm just trying to teach y'all what I know. So at the end of the day, you thinking you want to go date up, and you got this man who's coming in and he's not getting nothing in return. He's not getting nothing that nobody else could give him because you want to so-called be this high-value woman who can get a high-value man. And then this man is like, damn, what do I get out the deal? Now I'm about to be a stepfather to somebody else's children, and this man get to go off scot-free, and I get his sloppy leftovers? No, ma'am. No, ma'am, no ham. It's not the physical that the statistics bear out. It's more about the presentation. Take online dating profiles. Black women tend to have unappealing and unapproachable content in their dating profiles, such as, don't waste my time, amongst other unappealing phrases. Black women who were raised in non-black environments have no problems getting dates or husbands. They tend to present in a more appealing, friendly, and approachable manner. But this is what the statistics do not bear out. Let's face it, if you take all races of women who are fit, work out, and take care of themselves, black women by far will be the cream of the crop, especially those who are not wearing all the weave and the loads of makeup. What I want to say about that is, yes, beautiful women get attention, but what kind of attention are they getting? Because at the end of the day, if the woman is beautiful, but she has a negative demeanor, or she has a bad attitude or a messed up disposition, once the man starts to get to know her, that beauty may attract him because, of course, guys are visual creatures. So they like what they see, and they be like, oh, okay, I want something, and they go get it, and they pray at it until they get it. But once they get it, and they realize that this girl has a freaking messed up attitude, 9 times out of 10, he's not going to stay. He's going to go somewhere else where he is more happy and he's more at peace. Now, he might not leave the situation, but he would definitely be unhappy, and he would definitely look for something else. So then when he goes to cheat on you, you wonder, why does man cheat on me? You got to check you and see, okay, is it me? Because if it's not you, then it's him. And if it's him, kick his ass to the door. I ain't never telling nobody, like, I'll tell you a joke, but I'd never tell you a lie. I ain't never telling nobody, okay, stay with this man. He dogging you out. He treating you like trash. He beating on you. He cursing you out. And you're supposed to sit there and just take that. I'm not going to do it. So I'm damn sure ain't going to tell you to do it. But when you got a man that's respectful, and that man is taking care of the household, that man is doing everything he's supposed to do, you as a wife supposed to do it too. Now we have to start changing this whole perception that, oh, he's not my father. I don't have to listen to him. I don't have to tell him what to do. You can make a healthy household if you just go ahead and just shut up and let some things be. Now, a lot of stuff that we're not going to be able to get over because of where we're from, as far as a man having sex outside of the marriage, we're not going to be able to get past that. But at the end of the day, I was reading a book, and the book was talking about how women go all crazy and go on these men about having sex outside of the marriage and having sex with other women. And in the whole relationship scheme of things, a woman is supposed to give her body to the man exclusively, but it said nothing about a woman getting a man's body exclusively. So that man can actually go out and get whoever he wants, have sex with whoever he want. I mean, set some boundaries and be like, okay, with all this stuff that's happening, it's 2024, it's too many diseases out here, strap that shit up if you're gonna go out and cheat. But he's not your property. You cannot make him not cheat on you. So only thing you can do is your part. And that goes for another thing that I was thinking about when all the women was coming at me and they was saying, but men don't do this, and what about when a man don't do his job? Y'all so fixated on what he not doing. I'm talking about what you not doing. It was all about the women. It was never about the men. I wasn't talking about, oh, if he don't come home at night, kick his ass out, hit the door. No, I never said nothing about a man. I said we as women need to check ourselves, not them checking themselves. That's another story, another topic for another day. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm talking about us. So at the end of the day, like I got the sisterhood co-op. Women want to be involved when it comes to, oh, I'm going to help and support and give women money when they ain't got it, or help people with housing, or help people with grants and help people get jobs and businesses and move and all this. But they don't want me to help when I'm telling them that, like, y'all wrong, y'all shit stink, y'all need to get that shit together. Give me corrective criticism. And that's the reason why people can't talk to Black women, because they don't know how to take corrective criticism well. They go crazy as soon as you tell them something. I remember my children used to do that. I'm telling them, no, you're not doing, oh, we're ready to, no, we're not doing that. You got to be able to take corrective criticism as well as give it. And if you can't, you just an unstable emotional creature. A terrorist. So at the end of the day, that's all I got to say for today. I'm going to talk my shit and swap my spit tomorrow. So I'll see y'all again on the next video.